Hello Cancers, how are you? I hope this finds you well. So we are going to be doing your person on your mind reading. Whoever you're thinking about, that is who this reading is intended for. And everything that you'll need to know, whether it's about this reading or scheduling your personal readings, all of that is in the description box below for you. And we are inviting your angels, spirit guides, and ancestors to come in and assist us with this reading today. All right, let's take a look and see what is going on for you guys. We have the Ace of Wands for their feelings, the Two of Swords for their intentions, their next actions and behaviors. We have the Nine of Cups, your energy towards them. We have the Page of Wands, the challenge between the two of you, the Ace of Pentacles, and the potential outcome. We have the Page of Cups in the reverse. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Empress energy. You know, I'm really drawn to this because at the bottom of this Empress card, it says, there is beauty to be found in every experience. We have this Queen of Cups energy, which is your energy, Cancer. I feel like you guys had a really beautiful experience with this person. For some of you guys, it's like unlike any other kind of relationship or connection that you've experienced in the past. But I also feel like there was a lot of, you know, a lot of hurt and a lot of pain involved in it too. But I feel like Spirit is wanting to just... It's reminding me of this quote, and I don't know if it's like Winnie the Pooh or Dr. Seuss or somebody. But it talks about, you know, being grateful to have something that meant so much to lose, you know, to being grateful for the experiences that we have, instead of grieving when they're gone, you know, being grateful for the time that we had here. And I kind of feel like something like that here, where I feel like you're trying to get in that energy, where you're trying to find the beauty that was in that experience, while also trying to, you know, accept and move forward. You could be very in your feelings at this time. You know, you could just be feeling a little bit emotional, feeling a little bit sentimental for some of you. Now with this Ace of Wands energy here for their feelings. The Ace of Wands can definitely represent that action. It can be like inspired action. It can be, you know, feeling that spark. To me, I feel like it's potential. Aces are potentials and opportunities. With this being their feelings, they could be kind of feeling like they want to spark things back up here, or feeling like they're wanting to take some kind of action. We are going to clarify these, so don't worry. We're going to get more into that in a moment. Now, their intentions here being the Two of Swords, this indecisive energy. It says, wake up. What is it that you truly want? And I feel like this person is in a very indecisive place. Not even just between what they really want, but also between like what they want and what's best for them. That might not be the same too. I feel like they're kind of realizing that here, that what they want may not be what's best for them. We have two aces here, so I definitely feel like there is some kind of new opportunity or potential brewing here with these double aces. But to me, this Ace of Pentacles is showing up as a challenge. And it can talk about, when it shows up as a challenge, it can talk about a missed opportunity. I almost kind of feel like somebody either feels like they're missing their opportunity with you, or that they already did. They could feel like they already blew it with you, okay? Like I said, we are going to clarify these more in a moment. Now, with this Two of Swords being their intention, it can really just talk about them understanding that they're very indecisive and they don't really know what they want, and knowing that they need to figure that out. They have this Nine of Cups here for their action. Not a huge action card. It can be a card of wishing for something, wish fulfillment, but it's also a card of, you know, contentment, satisfaction. So I just feel like right now they're just trying to... It kind of feels like trying not to rock the boat, like things are okay, and they start to think about this, and they, you know, they feel a little bit of pressure at the idea of, you know, maybe blowing their shot here, but I still feel like they're not wanting to dig too far deep into it. It almost feels like this person is somebody who just wants to stay on the surface. Like they just want to stay, while things are things are easy, things are good. Like that's where they want to stay. And so when things come up that are not that, I feel like there's like this pull away from it. Now they do have you have this Page of Wands here as your energy towards them. To me, I feel like the Page of Wands can definitely be being on the receiving end of a message. I feel like some of you guys could be waiting to receive a message from this person. Some of you guys are like, I'm not chasing, I'm not taking any more action. For some of you guys, maybe you have taken action in the past. I just feel you being like, no, this time it has to come from them. That's where I feel you at, just in this position of waiting to kind of receive. And maybe, waiting is hard. Letting go is hard, but waiting is hard too. Holding on is hard too. And I feel like that's why you're trying to move into this, like we saw at the very beginning of your reading, where we saw you trying to move into this more of a acceptance kind of a place, and less waiting, more acceptance. But it's not easy to get to that. That's a emotional transition that takes a little bit of time. And like I said, I feel like you could just be feeling a little bit sentimental or feeling a little bit in your feelings here at this time. Now, we do have the Page of Cups coming up is the potential outcome, but it is in the reverse. And to me, sometimes when it comes up in the reverse, it can be like an apology, but it's like, or it can be communication, but there's something about it that just feels very disingenuous, okay? So we're going to clarify and see what's going on here. Tell me about this Ace of Wands energy. Why is this Ace of Wands energy here for Cancer? Let's see what flew out for you. We have the Lovers. Yeah, so the Lovers can talk about making a major decision. It can talk about the connection itself. And there is no doubt, like I know I mentioned at the very beginning of the reading, that I felt like you felt like this connection was unlike anything that you have experienced in your past. And I feel like this person feels that way as well. Okay, there's definitely something about this connection. For some of you guys, this is a past life connection or a twin flame connection, or like there's a very intense soul connection here. And that's undeniable for them as well, especially this Lovers coming up. That being said, the Lovers also represents making a major decision. And they could be feeling this almost like call to action with that Ace of Wands, but I feel like they have to make that decision to actually do so. Okay. Tell me about this Two of Swords. Why is this Two of Swords here? We have the Star card. It kind of fell out in the reverse, but either way, the Two of Swords, if you take it in the upright, the Two of Swords can definitely talk about, do I want to heal things? Is that really what I want? Do I really want that? Two of Swords, or the Star card, can just talk about what they're really wishing for, what that North Star is for them, what they truly desire, especially with this card saying, what is it that you truly want? They could be trying to figure that out. With it coming up, we'll take it in the reverse as well. And, that reverse meaning, Star card in the reverse can talk about either that feeling like there's too much that needs to be healed. Maybe they feel like too much has happened between the two of you and it's going to be too difficult to get past it. They're not sure if you guys will be able to. For some of you guys, the Two of Cups, or the Star card in the reverse, can represent that like a feeling of like a loss of hope. So to me, they could be feeling a little bit hopeless in a situation, feeling like maybe they have blown their shot, or maybe they've done something that has created, too much to try to heal, too much to try to get past. That could be playing a role in this decision as well. Now, you definitely see that decision energy almost like confirmed here, because you have this Two of Swords with this Lovers energy, both representing that need for that choice to be made. Now, tell me about this Nine of Cups. But I almost feel like this is that energy I was feeling earlier, where I almost feel like they're putting that off. Like there's this inner calling, this inner acknowledgement that there's a decision that needs to be made about this connection and what to do moving forward and what they really want. But I feel like they kind of like turn their back on that. Even here, she's kind of got her back turned to the situation. She's just focused on feeling good in the moment. And I feel like that's kind of this person's problem, is they're just worried about things being easy, or, they're not wanting to get into all that. So they're kind of just ignoring it or putting off making that decision that they know that they need to. I also feel like they need to figure out what they want long term. I feel like there's a big struggle. This right here says a lot. To me, this says, this is exactly what they're indecisive about. You know, do I want a family? Do I want, you know, long-term? You know, do I want permanent? Do I want that kind of energy? Or do I want to not settle down and I want to like sow my wild oats and be free to do this and be free to do that? And, you know, to me, I feel like they have two very different paths lying ahead of them and they're not sure, you know, which one they want to choose. Tell me about this Page of Wands energy. Why is this Page of Wands energy here? Got the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you're trying, Cancer. I feel like some of you guys are really trying to get, you know, to move into that more acceptance energy like we talked to earlier. But I do feel like a part of you is kind of waiting here, like waiting to see if you're going to receive a message, because a part of you is still really holding on to this. And it's going to take time to get there. It just is. It's just going to take time to get there, Cancer. You're not going to get there overnight, okay? But you will get there. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles. Why is that here? Why is this Ace of Pentacles here? Why is that the challenge? Got the Wheel of Fortune coming back around after everything. Could definitely be a challenge, coming back around when they don't know what they want. Is that a good idea? I feel like that's something that they're questioning here too. I may want to have Cancer back in my life, but if I still don't know what I want, if I still don't know if I'm ready for that, is that a good idea? And have I already blown it? Is there too much to heal? Have I already blown my shot? Have I already missed this opportunity? Will I get another opportunity? These are all these things that are kind of going on with them. Tell me about this Page of Cups in the reverse. Why is the Page of Cups in the reverse? The potential outcome. So for some of you guys, you could feel like you're owed an apology or an explanation or closure. And you're right. You know, we always deserve honesty. We always deserve the truth. And we always deserve closure in a situation. But unfortunately, we don't always get what we deserve. And that's where we have to sometimes allow people's... especially if we're not getting it in their words, right? If we're not getting the truth and we're not getting that closure through that communication, if they're not willing to give that to us, sometimes we have to make our own closure with their actions. We have to allow, they always say actions speak louder than words. And sometimes we have to let them, right? We have to allow their actions to speak that closure to us so that we can get that acceptance and move forward. You know, because to me this feels like I don't see that you're going to get this apology right now. Now, and especially, and even if you did, I don't feel like it would be fully genuine here. Not that this person isn't maybe sorry for things that they've done, but this person is still in the same position. You know, they still have decisions to make. They still don't know what they want, and you know, and I feel like that's why you're not going to get this at this time. I just feel like that's why you're not receiving that apology or that communication that you're waiting for here. I also feel like with all these pages, for some of you guys, this person could be a little bit younger than you. If it's not representing age, I feel like this person's just a little bit more immature than you, and maybe that's just emotionally, you know. But this Hermit and this World card, I just don't see it right now. You know, I see them continuing to look within and then pulling back their energy, and I think things are going to continue to be closed at this time. I feel like you're working on kind of closing a cycle here. It's going to take some time to get to that space, and I'm not saying, we can definitely see that they're indecisive. You know, this is just where the energy is right now. You know, but so this could definitely change, but this is kind of what I'm seeing in this moment here, Cancer. But that is what I have for you. I do hope that this helps in some way. Now, if this resonates, let me know. If it doesn't, that's okay. Just check out your other placements. Everything that you'll need to know, whether it's about this reading or scheduling your personal readings, all of that is in the description box below for you. And if you want personal prayers for any reason, just put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below, and I will go through and pray for you. But if this is where we part, thank you guys for being here, and I will see you next time.